Playing as ADC or attack damage carry in League of Legends is a pivotal role, especially in the bot lane, as it often determines the outcome of teamfights and the overall success of your team in the mid to late game. As an ADC, you are the primary damage dealer for your team, and mastering this role is crucial for carrying your team to victory. In this guide, we'll break down everything you need to know to succeed as an ADC in 2024, from selecting champions to mastering farming, positioning, and teamfighting. The ADC role is primarily focused on dealing sustained damage to enemy champions and objectives. You start in the bot lane, paired with a support who helps you in the early game. Your main responsibility is to farm minions for gold, position yourself well during fights, and deal as much damage as possible during key moments of the game. When choosing your ADC champion, consider your personal playstyle and the needs of your team. Some popular ADC choices include Jhin, Kai'Sa, Miss Fortune, and Ezreal. Jhin offers great burst damage with utility for your team, while Kai'Sa excels in skirmishes with both magic and physical damage. Miss Fortune is strong during the laning phase with a powerful ultimate, and Ezreal provides a safe, poke-heavy playstyle. It's essential to focus on mastering 2-3 champions, which will give you consistency and a deep understanding of their abilities and item builds. One of the most important skills for an ADC is last-hitting minions to secure gold and items. Last hitting refers to dealing the final blow to minions, allowing you to earn gold and experience. This is a crucial part of the game because the more you farm, the stronger you become. To improve at last hitting, spend time practicing in custom games or practice mode to refine your timing. Avoid auto-attacking minions too early, as this can push the wave toward your enemy and make it harder to farm safely. Also, focus on securing cannon minions, as they grant bonus gold and are important for building your item advantage. Positioning is just as important as farming, especially during the laning phase. Always try to stay behind your minions to avoid enemy skill shots and to minimize the risk of being poked by the enemy ADC or support. Stick close to your support, who will provide protection and help you trade more effectively. Keep a safe distance from the enemy turret and be aware of where the enemy jungler might be. Good positioning also extends to your ability to kite, meaning you can attack while staying out of the range of enemy threats. When it comes to trading in the laning phase, it's important to know when to engage and when to farm. If you have a gold or level advantage, look for opportunities to trade with the enemy ADC. Use your abilities to poke or secure a kill. However, if you're behind in farm or gold, focus on staying safe and last-hitting minions to recover. Don't force trades that could result in dying and falling further behind. As the game moves into the mid-game, positioning and teamwork become even more important. In teamfights, your role is to stay in the backline and deal damage while avoiding being caught by the enemy's assassins or engaged champions. Focus on targeting the enemy carries, particularly the enemy ADC and mid-laner, while your frontline absorbs the damage. Be aware of your positioning at all times and make sure you're not too far forward or isolated, as that leaves you vulnerable to being killed. Always aim to maintain a safe distance, especially if the enemy team has champions capable of diving onto you. In the mid-game, securing objectives like Dragons, Rift Herald, and Baron is crucial. Help your team take these objectives when possible, as they provide valuable buffs and advantages. As the ADC, your ability to secure objectives with your sustained damage can be the difference between winning and losing an objective fight. Communicate with your team to ensure these objectives are taken at the right time. In the late game, your role as an ADC becomes even more important. This is when your damage output is at its peak, and you need to position yourself effectively in teamfights to maximize your impact. Always stay in the backline, keep track of enemy threats, and focus on attacking the enemy's squishy targets. The enemy will likely try to dive onto you, so be aware of your surroundings and watch for flanking opportunities. Focus on dealing damage to the enemy frontline and carries while avoiding being caught out by enemy assassins. Late-game teamfights are usually what decide the outcome of the match, and your role as ADC will be pivotal. Stay calm, stay aware, and prioritize your position and damage output. Keep attacking the right targets and ensure your team has vision of key areas, particularly near objectives like Baron and Dragon. Mastering ADC requires time and patience. Focus on improving your farming, positioning, and team fighting. With practice, you will handle the responsibilities of the bot lane and become a more effective ADC player. Stick to a few champions, focus on your mechanics, and always be aware of your role in teamfights. The ADC role is rewarding, and with consistent effort, you'll improve and make a significant impact on your team's success. Keep practicing, learning, and refining your gameplay, and soon you'll be mastering the bot lane.